Morning everybody, and welcome to another one of my vlogs. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well considering their circumstances. Feels weird, not gonna lie. It's been feeling a bit weird creating content in general, but I love making my videos and talking to you guys, so that's why I decided to pick up my camera today and bring you along with me on my day, and hopefully this video can bring some kind of distraction maybe from the current situation. As you can see, I'm home, basic home office look here at first. I'm gonna get myself ready soon because I do want to do some videos. I'm just gonna go grab myself a coffee. So good. So I'm gonna go to my home office station. I just need to also clear up a little bit just to make it a bit more comfortable. All right, so amidst all of this, what's happening in the world, you know, I think I don't know about you, let me know if you can relate, but it is hard at times because it's all still so new. I suppose that's the reason. It is hard to really motivate myself to keep going as usual, because nothing is as usual, and like maybe so many of you guys, and you know, whether it's that your job has been affected, maybe you've already lost your job. I already did in fact lose my freelancing job that I had at a tourism company. We all know that the tourism, gastro, hotel industries are one of the most suffering industries, but let's not forget that it is a lot of industries that are suffering now. I mean, if the whole world is on lockdown, there's a lot of suffering also in economical terms, but also in terms of jobs and everything. I'm gonna make a video today about kind of dealing and going on with business during this pandemic, so to speak, which you can go watch, where I think I'm gonna go a little bit more into detail about, you know, what the situation is kind of for our business. But yeah, it does also and will also 100% affect our business, and the only hope we have here is that this won't go on too long. Anyway, going back, it is a bit weird and hard to motivate myself to just keep going, knowing for 100% sure almost that this is going to affect our business, not in a positive way, most likely. But on the other hand, what I don't think is an option right now is to sit and do nothing and not keep going, because the situation is so unsure. You know, if I would know what would happen in 1 month or two, I would do what needs to get done to kind of rectify the situation, or do what I need to kind of quote unquote control the situation. But right now, nobody knows what's going to happen, and there's not really a lot of actions that you can do to control anything. Do go check out my last video if you have a business and want to know what you can do, because there are some small measures that you can perhaps do and should do. But yeah, like I said, it's weird, guys, and it feels weird even talking about that, because whilst of course we're worried and we're also have anxiety about what's going to happen to our baby that we've been working so hard on for building, even then we know we are far from the people worst hit in terms of health, at least currently, which we are so grateful for, and also of course in terms of economical situations and crises, because some people have lost their jobs already, and you know, it's an insane situation right now. It's far from normal. Just keep that in mind. It is far from anything normal, and there is no normal way to handle this, to deal with this. So I just need to finish up my blog post, which is going to go up today. Hopefully that can bring some fun content to our followers, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. First things first. Stuck in my brain, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Stuck in my brain, I got the blog post done. I'm sending it to my colleague, and I changed into a t-shirt because it is getting warm. Like, the sun is shining so beautifully, and it would be so nice to like go outside right now. In Munich, at least currently, there is no restrictions on going outside, so they've just closed any necessary stores. They've shut down, they haven't even shut down restaurants or bars completely yet, but pretty much. I think they're only allowed to be open until 3 p.m. or whatever. I'm not even sure what it is. You know what? I'm not gonna go to a bar or a restaurant right now. No way. It is a work day, and if it would be, life would be normal, I would be in the office working, and so there, it's not like you can go outside anyway. This is actually important to, you know, take care of yourself, and things are not normal, so don't force yourself to try and go as if everything were normal, because it isn't. If you need time to rest, adjust, digest, you know, I'm consuming way too much information right now on social media and the news and everything, and it sometimes just takes the best of me. I'm having very up and down moments currently. I'm gonna get myself ready now because I want to do a couple of videos today. And it's, I think I already told that, but it is always a pro tip to, if you are doing home office right now and you find it hard to get yourself motivated to work, I find it always, even if it sounds insane maybe, but it's always more motivating to work if you get yourself ready. Of course, like in the weekends I might not do that, but if you have a couple of days where you don't do that, it doesn't really interfere with my motivation. But if it's every single day just working in my pajamas, not showering or whatever, you know, that's going to interfere with my motivation. It's just my personal, you know, thing. It affects me. It really does. So yeah, I've already showered this morning. I'm now going to get myself ready. So last you saw me putting on some makeup, I was also on the phone with my best friend who lives in Finland. We just had like a 2-hour talk. Did not expect that to be that long, but I did just want to check up on her. I haven't talked to her for a while, and we always like totally keep missing each other when we call each other. So that was just like a nice moment, I suppose, when we both could be on the phone. So it was just really good talking to her. And of course, in these times, I also think it's important, if you know someone who lives alone, just make sure maybe you call them every now and then, because I can imagine that it does get lonely. Behind me, I am filming. I just filmed a little, hopefully short video for Kia-Charlotta, which we want to post on our newsletter, just to give a little bit of an information of how things are going to go forth with Kia-Charlotta. Basically, that our online shop is open and that we are still shipping products as per usual. And yeah, now I still want to film a little video for this channel. I'm going to start doing that now. Film my video. Now I need to think what I want to do now. And by the way, wearing shorts because it's actually pretty warm inside and probably outside too. That would interest me. Ooh, it's 18 degrees outside. I think I need to go to the balcony today. I just spent some amount of time on Instagram. I posted a story, so I was just considering what kind of content we want to start creating. And obviously it's always a good idea to ask your audience. I'm gonna be honest, like here I asked a question on this box. I'm gonna be honest, like our audience is not that engaged that they often answer those boxes, and unfortunately those are a magnet for spam, and it is so frustrating. But obviously they are also a good opportunity to, if someone has, like I ask here, what kind of content do you want to see more of? DIY beauty, nail art, manicure ideas, tutorials, vegan food recipes, anything else. So anyone can just really put their content ideas here and help us out so that we can really create something that they want to see, especially during these times, you know, we're just, maybe some people want to, you know, really take their mind off of things and they have some wishes, and it's really a great way to get to better know who your audience is. But like I said, I think it's going to be more of a magnet for spam. And I also asked everyone if they would be interested in a live session. So like painting nails together or something, like especially the idea there was if, you know, people are lonely or alone, maybe it's just something, you know, fun to do together. I don't know. I honestly have to also see what kind of other possibilities there are. But that's something I asked. We'll see if people answer, you know. You never know, like I think what I've learned myself is that it is sometimes frustrating to like ask questions and not maybe get answers, especially on those question boxes. I can tell you that they are the least engaging ones because people actually have to think for themselves technically, and instead of you putting like a yes and no question where it's much easier for them to like pick one. So yeah, that's what I was just doing. We also just posted a new blog post. These are so good. Manna waffles. I don't know if you have them in your country, but they're so good. Accidentally vegan, I think. Our groceries just came, so I'm sure many of you know we've been ordering our groceries online, I think for 2 years already, and we keep doing so. But it's definitely like last week we noticed that they do that you can't like order the day before and that they come the next day. So that was usually always the case, that I would order the day before I wanted them to be delivered. Now there was like a week's time until they could be delivered. I'm gonna get our groceries into the fridge now, and then I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a sports program. I really like to have mine be very high intensity, but because we live in an apartment flat, our neighbor has already complained to us once when we long ago did more home sports that we were too loud, so we just have to keep it quite quiet, which is a bit frustrating. But yeah, we're not going to the gym currently. We are staying at home and doing our sport over here. It is almost 9 o'clock. I first thought I would still cook something today, but it just turned out to be very late. So I'm just gonna have more like an evening snack. And I'm actually not even that hungry. So I'm just gonna have a little bit of yogurt. This is the mango yogurt from Alpro. And it doesn't have any sugar, and I really like this one. And I also have some grapes, some nice fruity stuff. And yeah, I think we're just gonna have a nice relaxing rest of the evening with Alex, hopefully. And also I need to, again, been consuming way too much from all about the coronavirus on terms of information, which is, you know, keep yourself informed, but I think on these times it's just like so important to also try to find that balance where you just don't like over expose yourself to the negativity, so to speak. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you did enjoy it, and give it a thumbs up if you did. And yeah, let me know what you're thinking about these vlogs. Should I try and make more of them, especially during quarantine times? And yeah, I'm excited to see you guys in my next one. Until then, you guys, my mom.